My name is Jason from Pennsylvania. I used to have a girlfriend. She lived in New York, Hilton. And yes, I'm like all red and sweaty. It's like really fucking hot up there. Sorry for cursing. But sorry if I'm looking around. It's just the way I am. But I recently had a girlfriend. She lives in New York, like I said, Hilton. And what happened was I really had a huge connection there. Like seriously, like we did devotion every night before I went to bed. Basically, that was our thing. We basically loved each other more than anything. And just recently, no, I'm sorry, about 6 to 7 months ago, prior to that, somebody who used to be her, like she called her friend, she had something wrong with her. It's common. Somebody called her a cunt. And I didn't take that like, lately because as someone who is protective of that person, basically will be saying, you know what, I'm overprotective, don't talk to him. Basically, she didn't want to talk to him no more. She basically asked me every night before she went to bed, why am I talking, why is he texting me, why do I have his number, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, I don't know. Why don't you just delete it out of your phone? Common sense. So, just recently, they made up. Keyword made up. And she doesn't want me to bring up the point that he called her that. So, basically, but she talks all of this. Basically, what she's doing now is the opposite. She says she wants, like, she made a video on here on YouTube. She wants trust. She wants this person to trust. She wants that person to trust. Move past the mistakes. Move past the past. Because if past hurts, she doesn't move past it. Well, I don't hold no grudges against somebody. For example, I used to work at Drinker Pizza, and the boss's wife called me a retard for making a mistake. If I hold grudges against that place, I don't think I will go eat there. I don't think I will see the boss's boss because he took off for her. I wouldn't even want to talk to him if I basically hold grudges. It's not that I hold grudges against somebody, it's that if you don't want to be friends with somebody, don't bring them up. Simple. I don't like him. I don't even care for him. And I told her, I said, I'm not marrying Ian. That's her friend. I'm marrying you. So please don't talk about me. Every night before we go to bed, 2 hours, Ian did this today, it was funny, Ian did that. I recently lost my stepfather. He was shot. He's a detective in New York City, NYPD. He was shot and killed. Basically, he's the reason why I'm me right now. I was homeless on the street in New York City. Nowhere to go. He basically took me in his arms as a significant other. Basically, that's why I cared about him. That's why I called him my stepfather. He got shot. He got killed. Don't bring him up. But I'm sorry. I lied. I lied about that part. I have to see a counselor because I'm not your therapist, as my girlfriend says to me. My ex would say to me, Caroline Van Vleck. That's her name. Her YouTube channel is Can't Live Vlogs. Subscribe to her if you want. But no shout out. But yeah. But I also see a counselor because I was crying over it. I'm a pansy. Because I work 70 hours a week on my feet. I'm tired. But yet, she's out drinking with that guy, like I said before, calls him a cunt. Out basically going to these restaurants, not being honest and forward with me about it. But yet, there's a catch. I was jealous over it, yes, I will admit. That's me. I get jealous over everything, I will admit. If my dad said to me right now, Mike is taking me out for dinner, but you can't go, I'm going to get jealous over that. Like, well, how come I can't go? Why not? I'm getting jealous just thinking about it. That's the way I am. But yet, I told her I was going with Casey. I mean with Kaylee, Taylor, and Kirsten. They work at CSL Plasma in Taylor, in town, like downtown Taylor. I told them I was going out. She said, okay, no problem. She writes to me, hope you're having fun. Then when I get home, I told her, I said, I don't know when I'll be home. Same innocent what she would tell me. I don't know when I'll be home. Come on, okay, just remember we have to talk and do Devo. We have to talk. But when I was planning on getting my second job to move down there, or over there, to Rochester to get closer to her, I could have waited. A counselor, you have to see a counselor when somebody dies in my life. My dad's an alcoholic. I want comments below in the comment section. If you want, you don't really have to. But I want comments below, like I said below. If you had, this is voluntarily, like I said, not forcing anybody. But if you had $11,000 in your bank account, remember, $11,000. That's a lot of money. I wish I had that kind of money. And your dad or your parent, basically your father, your mother, your aunt, your uncle, whatever you're staying with, your grandpa, whatever, is an alcoholic. Would you move out of your house and try to get over that to start your life on the right foot? Or would you rather stay there, deal with your father, and then whine to it to your friend, and then have your friend or whine to your friend about it, and your friend would take it home to your loved one? But if you could, but only way you can answer it too, you have to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. No marriage. So if you're a boyfriend, because that's what I want to know. Other than that, that's why I got jealous over it. Because I was feeling like I was basically got pushed to the side. I basically felt like I wasn't really, wanted anymore from her. But I basically quit Tire Prime. I used to work there as a cook. But speaking of which too, I'm a pansy because I complain about being on my feet. A cook, if you're busy in a restaurant, basically owning the whole place, you don't have time. If you're busy from 8 to 4, you don't have time to sit down for lunch. You don't have time to sit down for anything. You don't even have time for, yourself. Basically, if you had time for yourself, what's the point? So that's why I quit the restaurant, to be honest with you. Because I really I was being controlled over there. So I work at Friendly's as a cook, $10.50 an hour. Second day, love it. But other than that, yeah. So, am I wrong for talking about my feelings? Or should I just say, you know what, I just hold them in? But yeah, that's what's been bothering me the last couple of days. I will keep in touch to let you know, guys, how I'm doing. I see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to comment below about that question I asked before. Bye-bye for now.